Okay, so I have just downloaded the game Anno 1800. Now, Anno 1800, I have actually played this before, but I played this on as a console edition, and I've decided, well, I never played the campaign. I did actually only play it on the sandbox mode that they have, and I thought the sandbox mode was amazing. I just struggled to get to I think I got to artisans and then pretty much stopped playing after that because it just became a bit repetitive. And then after you played it for a little bit, you kind of just lost where you were because of how big the maps were as such. So I didn't really delve too much into any extra stuff with that. However, today I'm going to go straight back into like a new game. I'm going to run through the campaign and we'll see sort of where it goes from there. Now, the only reason why I am doing this is because Anno are just about to release a new game called Anno Pax Romana, of which I'm actually very, very, very excited about and can't wait until that actually gets released because that would be pretty awesome to get into that. However, because it's probably going to be based off some sort of similar economic structure about how the game sort of falls together, um, I think doing this first on campaign mode rather than the sandbox mode should help me out a little bit. So let's go straight into it and see what new game sort of entails really for all of us. Right, okay, yeah. So before I used to play sandbox, explore the world of Anno 1800, face all of its challenges. So that was just basically you just played the game as it was. There was no sort of storyline to it. You would just have different modes that you could go through, and then you just sort of, I don't know, just sort of played the game really, without any of the extra tutorial bits. However, I think we actually need those tutorial bits, so I'm going to play the campaign this time. So the campaign, experience the story of Anno 1800, merges into sandbox gameplay on completion. So at least it'll sort of teach me how to go, and then I'll just carry on sort of from that, I suppose. And then the last one is creative mode. I'm not so sure if there was a creative mode initially on launch for the Anno 1800 on console, but I don't remember actually playing that. So, I mean, it probably was there, but it probably didn't intrigue me because it said build without costs or competitors. But to be quite honest, I'm in it for the costs and competitors because I quite like those sort of economic management games. Don't even know what you call them, to be fair. I don't even know what they are. Strat games, I suppose. But we'll see. So, campaign and continue. So, right. Receive guidance and tips on how to play, recommended for newcomers to Anno, or explain the game on your own. So I'm going to go with more guidance this time. So you might get a bit annoyed with the tutorial pop-ups, but again, if you're wanting to play a game like this and you're new to these sort of strategy games, then it's probably best that we go through these steps sort of together. So let's click on continue there, and let's choose our character. Oh, I haven't locked any of the other characters. Okay. Let's see, who will it be? Who will it be? He looks very fancy, military guy. Okay. Loving the monocle there. Oh, what a gentleman. Oh, I'm not too sure about this dude. He looks like he's from the old Western country sort of style. It looks like a bit of a villain actually. Maybe it's the hair that goes back in his little sideburns. But then again, actually, to be fair, all of them have got sideburns, so I'll take that back. Distinguished gentleman. That's the word I was going to use. He ain't got much hope. Let's look at him. Look at him. All right. I'm going to go with a distinguished guy. Let's have a look. Right. Choose your logo. Ooh. Tree. I'm sure it would be a wanderer or a conqueror. Conqueror or wanderer. I kind of like that one, actually. Yeah, doesn't really say much, just says he's got a lot of ships, I suppose. And I'm going to stick with the colour purple because he's got a purple jacket. And let's move from there. Player name, Doug Conybear Jr. No, I'll try another one. Fatima, not sure who looks like a Fatima. Gabrielle, no. Melanie, no. Oppo Shrubuku. I actually kind of like that. Let's go with that. Oppo Shrubuku. Oh my god, look at all the additional content. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I'm counting in 6, 12. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't actually remember any of these being available when I originally played. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3, but not all of these. Enable or disable this additional content. Please note the choice will be permanent for this save game. Okay. So well, I'm not going to enable any because I clearly don't have any. So let's continue. So it's just going to be raw gameplay. Normal, advanced, expert, or custom. I'm going to go on normal. Actually, you do get these on the normal on sandbox mode as well. So this looks fairly similar. So we'll just go to normal, start game, and we'll see how it goes from here. I remember that playing the sandbox mode, you had a lady called Beryl, which is the lady in the white, and she was like a proper trooper. She was like the hardest player actually on there. And it was just because she just grew so quickly, and then she had a lot of firepower. I know obviously it's the AI that's doing this, or you don't even call them AI, do you? NPCs, whatever you call them. But anyway, the game, they were yeah, she was just rather powerful and rather annoying to sort of defeat, really, if you wanted to defeat. And a cutscene, okay, interesting. Boy, is that a steamboat? Neither did I. Absolutely correct. Interesting. Right, fetch stick of dynamite from derelict lighthouse. I tell you what, the graphics are far better on this than on console. Actually, thinking about it. Um, okay, what's this? Your sister's. Okay, okay. Right, okay. So move it to the destination. Click on the destination. You'll come up with a pop-up. Left click on your ship to select it, and then right click wherever you. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine. Right. Now I've got that. Use stick of dynamite on fish. Whoa. Why have I blown up the fish? Okay. Can I move about the screen? Oh, okay, yeah, I can use that to move about the screen. So up, left, right, down, you can use that against the screen, or you can push it to the sides, but I've got it on window mode, so it just goes straight past it on the right-hand side, so that's not useful. Right, okay, so cannot demolish. I don't want to demolish them. Stick of dynamite. Oh. How do I use the stick of dynamite on them, though? That. Eh? Left click on the dynamite and select it, then left click anywhere you want to throw it. Right, left click. Oh, okay. There. Sweet. Oh, okay. You don't have to do this in sandbox mode, so that's interesting. Right, just collect the fish. Deliver the packets, steam out office. Ah! Okay. Target place. Get there. Ah, okay. That's a little bit easier. It does seem to be a little bit easier on mouse and keyboard than on console, to be fair. Agrees to take your fish. Oh, no. Okay. Take the fish. Ubisoft Connect. I didn't even get a chance to read that. There's too many pop-ups on the screen. Those frames don't look quite right, though, I must admit. I love that. Transfer ship. That's a very 2D rubber ring there. I'd say that was fake. Actually, that was pretty poor considering the actual content of the water.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe. leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's what I've got to do then. I've just basically got to try and get home. Although if I've got a boat, can't I just get on the boat home? Doesn't quite make the sense I thought it should. God, she looks like she's not slept in years. Freaky makeup. Oh, look at these houses. They're so cool. What's all this? Yeah, don't look great. Oh, industrial ominous tones. What are we forging here? Okay. Interesting. Secret, mate. Secret. Ooh, is this our estate? Very fan. Oh no, it's a graveyard. I mean, it's a fancy graveyard though. Well, look at this one. I want this one. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So there's very much a family feud. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing because I thought I was supposed to get back to them, but apparently not. Right, okay, okay. Okay. So we're packing up and giving up everything to move to this island. Wow. Wow. Okay. Thanks. I do like it quiet. I'll have just a little hut, thanks. Okay. Right, already there seems to be a lot more of a menu going on down here than what there is on the console version. No quests, take it home. Okay, cool. Ah, zoom in, zoom out. Scroll wheel, chapter 1. Oh my, how many chapters are there? Ugh, okay. A Tale of Two Brothers. I like it. I'm sure that's a game already, but hey-oh. Absolutely. Shut up, Edvard. What's this? Influence. So I have influence, but over no population. Okay. Okay. Right. Build a marketplace, build 10 farmers' residents, and attract 50 farmers. Marketplace. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I am not going to enjoy the layout of this game, am I? Wow, that square seems so much tighter. Okay. Farmer. No, I need a path. Okay. I remember that I've got to have a path connecting. Farmer residents. Housing people is essential. Make sure to near the marketplace and connect them via road so people have access to good. I used to be able to just. Is there like a shift or something I can. No? Oh, I've got to draw it all the way around. Well, that was not useful. Oh. I don't even know where I'm supposed to draw that all the way around, to be honest. That's one thing that I hate, is doing the layout sometimes. I don't even know how many this is giving me. Oh, I haven't really left any room to come out, so let's just draw something over them here. Okay. Oh, shut up. I don't want to pay for no funeral. Okay, there's already too much talking, I can't concentrate. Oh my god. Well, why didn't you say that earlier? Have we got any wood? I've got 2 wood. How am I supposed to build a thing without wood? Oh, okay, so don't cost wood, but cost farms. Oh, I'm getting there. Remembering very slowly. I'm going to build it over this side, and I'll have some industrial on this side then, shall we? That's going to consume trees. So I'm going to draw it. Draw it. I'm going to put it there. And I know that we need one of them. Right, so that's 1 wood every 15 seconds. That's 1 timber every 15 seconds. So that's not horrific. Let's put that there. And I know that I need a warehouse because then I'll need fish. So let's put that over there because I know that they need to connect with each other. And then that will need to connect to there as well. So that's the wood that they collect here. So whatever timber they get there will then turn... No, whatever wood they get there will turn into timber and then we'll go there. So that is... Oh. Father Saviour. I'd rather nobody the burden, terrible traitor, brother dropped at his door. Traitor dies previously in prison. I thought Samuel Goode couldn't face humiliation, trial, miserable for your funeral, still more than... Wow. Okay. Right. I'm gonna get another residence. So that's 10. Track 50 farmers. That'll come with the residences, I suppose. So I'll leave that for now. From team, a small warehouse connect. So warehouse is there, but I need 10 of them. So I just gotta wait for them to come through, I suppose. Let's exit out of that. Okay. So I've got 46 farmers altogether. I've got minus 40 in maintenance, so that's costing me money. So does it cost me anything to build? No, so it only costs me wood to build. I don't have any wood. I think, because we're quite early on, I'm going to need a lot of wood. So, let's move her. Stored in either a trading post or a warehouse. Well, I don't have either, so it's not going that well. So let's just produce more wood. That's getting rid of too many trees. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's care for our plants, say. 37, 35. Wait, they're not all trees though, are they? So... Wait, what is that? Do I want 100%? Oh. 100% capacity, I suppose that is. Alright, let's drop that one down there. Let's get another wood thing. I'll put it on this side. I'll attach it that way. Okay, so that cost money to have then. So let's bring them two together. And then let's bring this one down and connect it there. Because then what I can do is I can build a warehouse here. And then have them both transport them to warehouse. Although, what is that waiting for? Oh, that's planting a forest because I just put the thing down. Although that shouldn't have affected it really. Right, bonus is we've got some wood coming in now. Now I thought that technically would have been a bit faster. Let's just get rid of these. Okay, right, so select object. So now we've got to clear this ruined residence district. So select object. Ah, is it doing it automatically? Ah, so it is. Pick up timber. Ooh. Well, that was easier. Small warehouse. I'll put that warehouse there. So what's this? Target place. Your farmers are hungry. Build a fishery by the sea. So do I build it next to the... I won't build it there. I'll build it on this side. Okay. And then we'll go up there to then go to the warehouse. Is the warehouse close enough or is it too far? I hope that's close enough. Target place. What does it want me to do? Yeah. What's a target? I actually have no idea what they're asking me to do with this arrow. Is that broken? Can't escape anything. Not sure. Right. Next quest. So attract 100 farmers. So I suppose I'll use all this wood that I'm generating now to get more farmer residencies. Or can I get more from on? Okay, more will come anyway. So needs, lifestyle needs. Okay. Is that going to give me any more? Okay, so if I produce fish, that gives me 3+ farmers. So how many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. That's 30 farmers. Yeah, I'm going to need more anyway, so let's build one there. I suppose let's just bulk it out, right? One will go there. I mean, this is the messiest you're probably going to find. But we just want to play the game, just the story. Let's have these on. Move that down. Put that along. Oh, not sure I like that. I'm just going to leave that there because I think that'll stress me out. Bit of OCD will play out with. Oh, I'm just not going to look at it. Or do I just move that? Oh, that is annoying. Look at that. Look at that. Why? Why have I done? Oh, that looks like painting, like some oil painting. Don't know whether that's good or bad, but it looks alright. Game looks nice actually. Let's explore the island. Waterfalls. There it goes. I think if you're one of them that don't mind these games, then I think it will be alright. But if you don't like a slow game, then this is probably going to be really, really boring for you. But I suppose what we could do is actually speed it up, which is probably going to be in our favour. So I'm going to speed it up. Abandoned Market District, so select that, and we're going to get rid of that. So we're just going to carry on with these quests, see how far we get. Again, picking up timber from doing this, which is very, very helpful. Right, sustain across the region, 70% of schnapp supply for 1 minute, and attract 150 farmers and build one pub. Right, so if we need more farmers, I don't necessarily want to build more estates because it costs more. So what do we need? So we need work clothes to bring in more farmers. So if I just get some work clothes, then I should get over that 150. I mean, it might already go over the 150. Yeah, there you go. So technically all I need to do is build one pub and the schnapp supply. So let's build the pub first. Can I rotate? Is there a rotate button? Okay. Pop that there. Let's give it more grounds for them to travel. There you go. Looking very pathy. Schnapps. You can use move multiple objects once using multiple to drag. Right. Okay, so you can relocate things anyway. That's fine. So we want to grow, but I'm going to put it all next to the warehouse. With that. Why can't I? What is that? I don't want to put another potato farm down. I cultivate the field. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, okay. So, bottom right hand corner, it'll say module limit. So, at the minute, I've got 54, 63, 72. So that's maximum modules for that. So I do want to get the max. And then, so how many potatoes? So potatoes in 30 seconds, but schnapps in 30 seconds. So it's a 1-to-1 sort of output ratio, which is fine. So I'm gonna put the schnapps right next to it then. And then let's build a sort of loop. So that comes down, that will come down, and then that will connect to there. So that should be a little bit better. Hannah urges you to connect your production building. Yeah, I know, I've already done that, so that's fine. Right, let's escape out of that. Oh. That's annoying that just doesn't go after you've clicked it. Why does it do that? Okay. Okay, cool. So, we've got some schnapps in production. These are full output storage. Okay, so I need to technically use some of that wood. But to stop losing money, I'm actually going to switch it off because I'm not using them at this point in time. So let's turn them off. Let's gain a bit of pennies back. Put them to sleep because we're max. So I'm going to turn that off as well because we're at max output. So let's figure out what we're going to do. There's so much going on. So I clear that, but all of these keep popping up. It should sort of be in a section. This is actually annoying. Who doesn't inform you your workers are shut up? Okay. Right. Family bonds. You have 4 in storage. What do you want me to do? Produce goods and deliver here. Yes. Go on. You want it again? I don't have any more. What am I actually doing to these mobs? I've got one more mob to find. There. Pick up. Okay. There's me. Right, 4 work clothes. Oh my god. So much going on. Select the editor ship it. Yeah, I've done that. Oh no, the ship. Okay. Select the editor ship at Hardwood's Harbour. So where have I got to escort it to? To me? Oh, I'll just tick it. Okay. He's a bit of a nightmare, actually. So is this the Queen's Island or something then? Okay. Wow, look at that house. Look at that. Okay, so the Queen sounds on our side. Wow. He don't like me. Wow. Okay. Ooh, we get a ship. Okay. That is a very fancy ship. Oh, okay, so now it's just turned purple, and that's because we're purple. Okay. I've been playing League a lot, so my hands are just going back into like the QWER for the abilities. Right. So we got a house work upgrade to a worker residence. Right, okay, hold. There's too much going on here. So I'm going to start from the bottom and go to the top because that was the oldest ones. I have in storage for work clothes. I know that I've put it on speed, but I need to figure out what's going on. Money's going down fast, but slow. Look at that Twitch. Right, so build. Let's get some stuff going really fast. I can pop it there, surely. There. Oh, why does it do that? Why do I have to keep going on here? Right, so I'm gonna have one there, and one there. Yeah, I'll just do that. Just that for now. And then you want me to do one of these clothing, so that's fine. And then hook these up to that. And then that should start creating as is. Oh, although that's quite inefficient because that's now going to go to there, to there, to there, to there. Sorry, not to there, to there, to the warehouse. I'm still on 75, so I'm not going to use any of that for that area. Keep escape to try and get rid of that. Okay. So for work clothes, that's going to run in the background now, so that's going to produce our work clothes. Production's at 100%, and that is one every. Okay, storage 1 of 4, but I've got this which will store it here. So I've got loads of fish, loads of wood. Oh, that's got loads as well to keep going, to be honest, but I need to get rid of some timber. And we're still overproducing on the schnapps, that's alright. Wait for Edvard to contact you about a debt to get your shipping license, but okay, so we don't need to do that yet. So upgrade worker residence. So let's upgrade the worker residence first. So I think if I remember right, you just click. You can either click on this upgrade button here, or you can just click on one and then click upgrade. But it'll tell you what you sort of need. So say it's moving in 9 out of 10. So I haven't got enough people there yet. So this one, that's got 10. So now I can max that out, and then I can increase it. So get a worker house, and then what I'll do is I'll upgrade another one because that brings me more income, and I'll do another one. So I've got to attract 30 out of 150 workers. So let's just do a couple more whilst I've got some money. It's just okay. That's the problem. I haven't got enough farmers now though. So you see that difference there. So let me go get some farmers, otherwise my production's going to be too low. So let's put them there, and I'll put another 2 here because that's already mapped out. That'll bring that to 21. I can't bother to put any more road down actually. Not yet anyway. We can make it pretty later. Clear the abundance. Sedimentary. Okay, that's clearing. Oh, smeltery, not sedimentary. Right, I can collect these because we need a bit of that. I am aware that I've only got -6 here, but I've still got these to cater for that are already paused, so that would have added workers to my flow here. So we're gonna have to turn these back on at some point, but for now I'm just gonna leave it because we've just got some more. Oh, that's clay we've just got from that smeltery. That's fine. Ooh, quest. I'm in targets with you. Okay. So I'm just having a drill. What does the drill do? I've got a items drill. Okay. Equipped in the trades union, affects all clay pits, all saltpeter mines, sand mines, limestones, quarry, blah 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 blah. Purchase price 26 grand for one of them. So it costs 26 grand to buy it, but selling price is 6.5. Wow, that's a rip-off. Oh, don't like paying for services. To be fair, neither does my council, so that's something we can agree on. Right, back to farmers then. So let's get a fire station just so they all don't cook. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'll put that this side, so... Right. That's going to kick me in a minute because they're all setting fire pretty quick. Has that foreclose been done yet? Yeah. Okay. Build a trade union. That's optional at the minute. So I'm not going to do that because that costs. So we'll come back to that because I know that I've got that in the background. Okay. Wait for Edward to contact you. Okay. Oh, leave that there. So 68 out of 150 workers. Didn't get rid of them fast enough. So let's replace those buildings. Oh, I thought it was like City Skylines there, where it just destroys them. Okay, so I'm technically just gonna need more properties, really. But it's not really that fancy. Ugh, I'll make it fancy later. I really want to know what that button is where you can put it all the way around. There has to be. Does it say anything? Press S to build. Yes. Oh, that's like quick toggle. Okay, cool. Oh. Wow, lovely. That's helpful. Warnings, notifications, delete all. Then quest book. Okay, let's go back. Okay. I don't really know what to do. Waiting for workers. Got to upgrade the workers to get 150, which means I'm going to need double what I've got. I don't know whether my resources can sort that. Let's have a look. Goods. Yeah, my resources are fine. I could actually double capacity and be fine. I shouldn't have to get anything else by the looks of that. So let's start upgrading then. So these can be upgraded. These can be upgraded, and I'm still +5 and then plus 130. So this means I need more houses, which is fine. Let's deal with more houses. Oh, clay pits need to be built. I don't want to build clay pit yet. I need to fill that quest. Okay. Right, so let's upgrade again. There you go, 150, and then that should then buffer back out because of these ones being put down. So now my city is a port town, which is fine because now I've unlocked those extra bits. It has grown quite a lot actually. Wait for Edvard to contact me again. Yeah, go away. Okay. Now I want me to do sales. That's a bit quick. So I think clay deposits should be a concern, really. But look, I've got no timber. So I need to put these on clay. Ah, that didn't take workforce. Now I thought that took workforce if I pause them, which means that's alright to pause because it remains on that workforce itself. That's interesting. That is interesting. The good thing is, though, is we're now still making money. So we're making money from farmers, money from workers, obviously more money from the workers than we are farmers, and the maintenance would be any of these buildings that are sort of down. So clay deposit, I'll click on that, build clay pit, and then, yes, bricks, processing. So that is, well, what's the turnaround time? You're not going to tell me? I'll click on it this way. Right, so resource deposit, require clay, island 1, and every 30 seconds, but builds a brick every 1 minute. So technically, I suppose we'd need 2 of these for every one that they make, but I don't know whether we've got enough workers to do that yet. So we have, but it's probably going to cost us too much, theoretically speaking. So let's not introduce that just yet. I know we've got to build a bridge. Yeah, there you go. And then we're probably going to need a warehouse close by up there. That just said about the processing times, but that was because that is a clay every 30 seconds and that is a brick every 1 minute. So we're always going to have more clay than we are bricks. But if we get another brick factory, then it should be a lot easier for processing for us, which we can do. So I'm going to build a small warehouse here. And then when we got some more timber, I'm going to build another clay factory and I'll put the clay factory there. But that's just to bulk it out so we get some more clay coming in so that we can actually build quicker. The only thing I've just got to watch is that, the workforce is still there for it. But the balance, we've got to keep our balance sheet up, basically, because that's the whole point of the game, it being across the economics. And we'll see where we get with that. Really, more than anything. So I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to leave it there. I mean, how long have we been recording for? We've been recording for, what, 42 minutes? And literally all we have done is this to the game. Now, I must admit, this mode is much slower than Sandbox, but that is because you've got to do some of these quests that are along the way. I mean, I suppose I could full on go out, but at the end of the day, I thought it was going to teach us how to do it a little bit. Sort of like, this is what this requires, this is this, and then so forth, so forth. But at the moment, it's not actually showing us that, so it's not giving me that in-depth detail that I'd have thought I'd have had in a shorter space of time. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. We're going to come back to it, and then we're going to see sort of the next stage. Now that we've got a little bit of an economy going and our balance sheet is in the plus, that's a healthy way that we can start this. And then also another thing that we'll have to sort of monitor is what's going on in our market. So all of these levels are at green, which means that they're all happy. If it starts to go a bit blue and go up and down and fluctuate, that means we need to start producing more to keep with the demand. So it's all about supply and demand this game, which is quite interesting. And our warehouse, as you can see, we've got still production of these, and that's fine because we've got storage. The only thing is that we don't want to keep too much storage, so like this is going to get full, when theoretically we could be selling that off to try and get some money back. But at this early on in the game, it's probably not the best idea to do that because we need to sustain our economy as such. So yeah, so thanks very much for watching, guys. I'm going to leave it there, and then let's see what we can do in the next sort of 45 minutes or so on the next episode. But this is the first episode of Anno 1800. This is to get back in the game. We're going to go through the full campaign mode. And then we'll see where we get to before we start the Pax Romana when Pax Romana comes out. So it'll be very, very exciting to see what we can do there. But thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, carry on a like and then subscribe. Leave any comments down below. There's a lot of other players that know a lot more than me out there. I am just a casual gamer. I mean, I probably wouldn't even class myself as a gamer just because I like trying things new. Play every now and again. It is very, very casual. But if you want to watch any of my League videos, you're more than welcome to. I actually get quite angry in the League videos. Not in the ones that I posted, but on some of the odd games that I have played, I do get rather angry. And that is just because that game is so anal, it is ridiculous with the people that are on there. We are having a bit of a problem at the minute where they are actually, everyone's surrendering all the time. So you don't actually get a full game. So I could be playing it for hours, but yet not have anything to sort of preview a full game because everyone surrenders. And that's sort of where we're at with that one. But yeah, hope you enjoyed and stay tuned in and watch the next one. Thanks.